Hey, it's Richie and Wes.
He's Richie.
And he's Wes.
And this is our show. We are back.
Yes.
And you're welcome. Chaotic ramblings of two gays in West Hollywood.
Oh. Accurate.
I love that we can come up with so many different tags for this show. Like, it's just the whole podcast started because we just thought it would be fun to get drunk and talk shit.
Pretty much, literally. I knew what the fuck a podcast was when he approached me about this.
Oh my god!
I was like, "What the fuck is a podcast?"
Were we at the club that I was hosting at the time? I think we were. I think
so.
I used to host a club in West Hollywood, and we were just like having fun and having a conversation and talking about something, and then we kind of took a topic a little bit deeper just because we know each other so well. And then I was like, oh my god, we should do a podcast. And you were
like, what the fuck is a
podcast? We still don't know.
6 years later now.
I do have a question to start off the show.
Oh, what? Yes, I am gay.
Yeah, no, we've established that. I know we have a lot of LA people that listen to the show, and I know we've got listeners all over the United States and the world.
Yes. Hi, Philippines.
Number one in the Philippines, consistently. Is every possible road construction project starting this week?
I can answer that question for you.
Thank you.
Since I'm spending my spare time Ubering. No, it started like 2 months ago.
What?
Because of the fucking Olympics. And mind you, because they're trying to pull that railing system in that we voted on 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And they said, oh, it's coming. It's coming. Yes, that's why there's so much fucking construction, because they drag their goddamn feet as... Not like we don't have money, mind you.
No, like
one of the richest fucking states in fucking America.
Like we're doing fine.
Yeah, no, they just drug their goddamn feet until the Olympics were announced that it was going to be here, and now they're rushing to...
I thought we knew it was going to be here like a year ago.
Yes, but I mean, they could have done this shit many years ago, and now they're rushing to beautify everything and get things solidified with the metro system that we literally voted on and had funds for when we were like 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That is what's going on. That's why there's so much fucking construction all the time, day and night.
Everywhere.
Yep,
I was diverted from one construction site by a detour into another single lane construction site.
Oh, yes.
You want to go east? No. West? No. North? No. South? No.
Yep. That's what's going on. And it is all around the city. In the valley, it is down here. It
must have really hit a fever pitch in the last week or so, because
crazy.
Not only is it construction areas, entire roads are closed.
Yep.
Oh, you want to turn down the street that you always turn on? No, it's closed.
Nope. And it is not only like certain times of the day. No, it is closed. Day and night. It's 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
It'll be 4 a.m. Construction crews are fucking bulldozing shit and jackhammering fucking streets to get... Yeah, that's what's going on.
And I hope those...
So see, I had an answer for your question.
I'm so glad, and I really hope those people are getting double and triple pay for working at night, because they deserve it for doing all the hard work.
Yes.
But...
Especially people controlling traffic with those fucking drunk drivers at night, too. One almost got mowed down the other night when I was driving. I was like...
I'd be scared for that job.
I would say it's actually worse in the morning.
Probably.
Oh, no, definitely.
Yeah.
I can deal with drunk drivers, so you can see with them kind of swerving and, driving like they're drunk. Oh, no, in the morning, these people are just sleepy and angry, and they're late for work because of their own fucking non-planning. And they're trying to cut people off and zooming around just to go to a fucking light and a detour. So it's like, you're not getting... And then I just end up passing them anyways. So I'm just like,
I love that.
I'm like, you did all of these theatrics just for me to pass you.
A full Fast and the Furious to zip by you.
No turn signals,
and then
nothing.
You roll past them in the other lane. Okay.
Like, all that drama and honking for nothing.
For absolutely nothing. Yeah, and not only that, but You don't actually get there any faster. You can't get there before you left, so calm down. You don't get there any faster. Way higher probability of getting into an accident.
Yes! No one uses their fucking turn signals, which is obnoxious. And if you don't use your fucking turn signal, then you're a piece of shit. Sorry. I still stand by my firm
you can always start now. Yeah.
That 85% of the accidents that occur can be avoided if someone uses their goddamn turn signal.
And a little bit of sense.
Yes, no one knows that you're going to be making a turn if you're not doing that. Or if you have if you have your turn signal on, then I'm gonna back away because maybe I'm in your blind spot or something.
Yeah,
but
don't turn it on for 3 miles, bitch.
No.
How do you even get away with that?
I don't know.
Can you not hear?
People are ridiculous. I don't know.
The chime of a turn signal, if I am not turning, would drive me fucking insane.
Nuts.
Can't handle it. Well, now that we have that settled...
That's a nice old therapy session.
Don't even get me started about making left-hand turns because he will piss me off when I'm making a left. I am allowed to make a left. Don't honk at me.
Yes.
Don't honk at me to get out of your way. I'm not going to get out of your way. I'll move up as much as I can, but I'm not going to move into the crosswalk and bump off the pedestrians walking, trying to walk.
Oh my
through.
God, that's the thing. Everyone's always honking. It's like, if they're just waiting, it's probably for a fucking reason. They can't go because there's another car there, first of all, if it's like gridlock. Or there are people crossing the street and you can't just mow people fucking over.
Exactly. Also, if it's great, someone can get around me and go straight or go right, whatever they want to do, but sometimes that can't happen.
No.
There's a car there. The curb is too short. I don't care.
Yep.
You're behind me. Okay, maybe I did want to talk about it. So, I'm like, don't get me started. Actually, let me get started. I have something really fun and cute up front.
Okay.
So, I know generally we don't actually like a lot of animals. Like, I know we don't like kangaroos.
Nope.
And don't try to get
Fuck
me
a kangaroo. I don't care.
But imagine, if you will, a monkey the size of a cat. How cute.
Do they still have the strength of a monkey?
I mean, of a cat monkey.
Because those things are fucking 5 times stronger than fucking humans, and that's scary.
That is true. They're also very, very, very smart because 43 of them escaped from a Southern Carolina lab after someone forgot to close the door while taking care of the cages. And they've only found one.
My thing is this. So I don't know if you guys remember, but a few years ago, the Black online community, for some reason, dubbed the day in December for all of us to get our superpowers. And I was like, where the fuck's my superpower at? I'm convinced now that mine are forming. Only because after the election, a hurricane hit Florida.
Yep.
And I actually tweeted, I hope fucking hurricane hits Florida for this bullshit.
Well, just spare the area that my brother and his family live in,
yes.
please.
I said, except for people that I actually enjoy. I actually said this.
It is a selective hurricane.
Exactly. I also said that I want all these bitch-ass states that voted for that orange fucking Oompa Loompa to have some kind of distress. And it was the hurricane, and then the monkeys happened.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what you get.
And then that Latino Trump supporter got deported. Did you hear about that? I'm just saying. I'm not saying that I'm a warlock, but I'm also not saying that I'm not a warlock.
Hey,
and I have not come fully into my powers yet.
Manifestation would be the best power to have anyway, because then you just make up whatever the fuck you want.
Yep. So, I mean, the tweets are there.
Go for it. Yes.
I'm just saying, but...
monkeys running wild.
I'm not saying...
Selective hurricanes.
I'm not saying I'm responsible, but however, I'm not saying that I'm not responsible. I don't know yet. I'm still working on it. So we'll see what else I can do.
We'll do a test after the show.
Yes.
We'll pinpoint an area.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make it it'll have to be like snakes or like something very specific.
Yep.
We'll test it.
Because I have no chill anymore. All class I used to have has been dismissed.
Why bother?
I embarrassed a whole troop of Trump supporters at Taco Bell at 3 a.m. just last week.
You know what's pissing me off about that? Okay, look, in most elections, I don't give a fuck who you vote for, but this was truly a test of character, and many people failed. But what's really pissing me off about these assholes is they're decorating their cars up and driving around West Hollywood and shouting things at people that are on the street. And West Hollywood is a very heavy foot traffic area.
Yep. Well, that's what happened at Taco Bell, actually. Oddly enough, I was there getting a Crunchwrap Supreme. It was very busy. I was waiting patiently like I always do. Out of nowhere, because there was a bunch of like DoorDashers and people waiting for their stuff and guests waiting for their stuff, and these poor workers you could tell they were scrambling. I mean, scrambling. And there's this group of Middle Eastern men, mind you, sitting at a table, just bothering the fucking cashiers, like, hey, can we get some more sauce? To the point to where he could just grab a handful of fucking sauces and just dump them into his hands, and they were falling out of it. And normally I'd be like, well, he was rude, but nope. I'm like, no, they're fucking assholes. And then it all made sense, because out of nowhere, they just yell, yeah, we fucking won the election! Trump 2024! Blah, 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 blah! And everyone just looked at them like they were idiots, because everyone's minding their business waiting for their fucking food at 3 a.m. We're aware. We're aware, sweethearts. Then, 5 minutes later, they decide to have a reprise. And yell it again. You guys not hear us? We fucking won. Yeah, Trump, blah, blah. Who's here's a fucking Trump supporter? We're literally in Beverly Grove, where I live, mind you.
Yeah.
Wrong fucking area, dude.
No, that's exactly why they're there.
Yep.
That is exactly why they're there.
And they're just drunk, and again, no one says anything.
Because they want to start something.
Yep. And then they started something, because I popped back, because I was, again, whatever decorum in class that I had is out the window now. I don't care if you call me childish or petty. I don't give a shit. I'm matching energy these days.
Crack a whole new bottle of wine for this story.
I'm no longer being the higher person I used to be and turning a blind eye. No. I'm matching your energy blow by blow. So
I like how you think you used to be reserved.
I was in person. Online, not so much. Yeah. In person, that is true. I'm very welcome post in person. Because I'm used to dealing with drunk idiots all the time. So
No, I've seen you in public dealing with drunk idiots. And I know
exactly.
So,
not anymore. Those riches have left Richie. Yeah. Like I just don't care anymore. They're out the bank. Don't care anymore. So by the third time that they tried to, wait for it, offer to buy food for anyone who says that they support Trump, I went up and I said, shut the fuck up. We're all waiting for our goddamn food. These workers are working their fucking asses off for everyone right now. Not only that, but do your grandparents and your parents have their green cards? Answer that quickly. Oh, they got real quiet. I said, no. If we want to talk, let's talk. Let's fucking talk. Do your grandparents and your parents have the green cards? Because they're going to be the first ones to fucking go. Not just the fucking Latinos, bro. I'm like, you might want to take that bullshit to fucking Glendale with your white BMW that I'm sure they're driving outside and take, yep, I went there. Take that shit right back up to fucking Glendale, because West Hollywood, Beverly Grove is not where you want to be spewing this bullshit right now.
Do they not remember that he wanted a travel ban to any place that practiced Muslim religious practices?
Yep. Oh, they got real quiet. They set their asses fucking down. They shut the fuck up. One guy was like, aren't they brown? I'm like, yep. He whispered it. I yelled. I'm like, yep, they're fucking brown. They are Middle fucking Eastern. So laugh right now and enjoy your fucking Crunchwrap and your burritos today.
Say goodbye to Grandma tomorrow.
Literally. I don't have the patience. I don't have the bandwidth anymore. I don't care about anyone's feelings anymore. Speaking of which, that's actually a very good segue, because that drag queen Carrie Colby from Drag Race?
No.
Oh, okay, well, great. Let me inform you about that. So, Kara Cunningham, formerly known as Chris Crocker, Leave Britney Alone fame, has transitioned, and I've advocated for her on this show many a time.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck her too. She's a Trump supporter. And Carrie was like, while I didn't vote for him, I think it's important that we see what he's trying to say and listen to Kara because she has some very good points as to why she voted. And I was like, no, girl, fuck you. Fuck you. That man is against you and your fucking rights. Again, my thing is this. There is nothing that man is going to do that's going to affect me. Let me just put that out there. I'm a black gay man, but I was born here. I don't have parents who are immigrants. I am not a trans person. I'm not a woman.
We're very privileged in that also we live in California.
100%.
We're very insulated by California's
I'm not going to be affected by any of this shit at all. I'm pissed off for the people that are going to be affected by it. Because I care about people. And as everyone fucking should. And this fucking cunt goes on and then doubles down. You guys just didn't get the message. Yada, yada, yada. I'm trying to say not to divide us. And I'm like, nah, girl, sorry. This is not the 1990s anymore to where it's all a policy situation and it's kind of like, you know, whatever. I might not like the president or what they're trying to do or how they're handling a war, which is very serious.
Yeah.
But no, these are things now that are affecting the day-to-day person right next to you.
Because
to an extreme.
He inspires, and it's not even a dog whistle, it's a fucking megaphone to inspire people to be openly racist.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yep. I know he's not the one doing it. I know he's not saying to do it. But
he's complicit.
He's complicit because those are the people that he
and this is what his behavior. This is what his behavior has created.
Yes,
because that's how he behaves on fucking stage on a microphone. Then this cunt wants to go ahead today and release a fucking statement on some stationery for some fucking reason. Basically trying to backtrack. And I'm like, nah, bitch. You said what the fuck you said last night. Have fun with your fucking Trump friends. Fuck Kara. Fuck you too. And I even said, I don't care about your fan base. Sick them on me. I don't care what show you were fucking on. Don't give a shit. You got a platform, use it for fucking good. I'm not aligning myself with anyone that is voting against my brothers and my sisters' fucking rights. And the rights of women and to control their own fucking body. This man is already fucking disabling the Department of fucking Education, which is insane.
Ugh.
Like,
yeah, and
his
cabinet choices that came out today. Normally we don't talk about politics on this show, but y'all,
again, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Getting very real.
Yes, not only that, but his little speech about, oh yes, we are going to find schools that are racially exclusive. Mind you, yeah, that's some clever wording. Because that just means you're going to attack the schools that are Asian-based, Latino-based, Black-based.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not letting in, which they let anyone in. That wasn't the point of them. We were being excluded out of white schools, so we had to create our own spaces for education.
It's kind of like the Black Miss America pageant. Mm-hmm. I was asked by someone who, I will say, was just ignorant to why it occurred. But they were openly asking why there was a Miss America contest where anybody could enter, and then there was a separate contest for Black Miss America.
Yeah.
And I said, well, as it turns out, when the Miss America pageant started, you had to be white to be in the pageant. And then that went on, and then the civil rights movement happened, and it continued. And so they started the Black Miss America pageant. And in response to the backlash the following year, Miss America...
Good for you for doing your fucking history. Let me just... He's the white one, by the way, so I'm giving him his props.
Miss America said, oh, well, anybody can come and be a Miss America pageant. And since then, I believe in like 50 years, they had one or two.
Yeah. It's always, oh, anyone can join, but then you're still not going to.
Not really doing, or let alone winning or whatever. Yes. And I know there have been a few, especially in recent years, blah, blah, blah. But I'm talking about all the way from the fucking inception of it in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s.
Exactly.
90s, all that stuff. And no matter how many Black Miss America pageants they have, they will never catch up to having inclusion in the Miss America pageant.
Exactly.
So that is why, to this day, there's Black Miss America.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, so he's basically just trying to find
Yeah.
and get rid of
No.
historically black colleges and other institutions that people have had to create because we were not, and I say we, I mean people of color, not just black people, have had to create.
Yes.
Because we didn't have access to that. He's leading with racism. He's leading with transphobia. He's leading with all of these things.
Against the recommendation of numerous military professionals to keep their transgendered service members. See, we're both coughing.
Sorry.
We're both so upset. To keep them, he got rid of transgendered service members in the military with a tweet.
Mm-hmm. This is where we're at.
That ain't cool.
Nope. So yeah, fuck you, Carrie. Don't care. Don't care about your fans. I muted my tweet too, like I always do. So they're probably yelling at a wall right now. Whatever. I don't even know. I didn't even go and check. I don't care. I said what I said. I'm not taking it back.
Well, I might be upsetting another fandom of Drag Race.
Oh God! What
by
happened?
segueing into this next topic, that Lala Ree is officially quitting drag.
Who? You don't.
Oh my God! Thank you.
You don't follow that show, so
I don't really either. But apparently, she was on season 13 and All Stars 8. Let me tell you, I do not know who Lala Ree is. I looked at a photo of Lala Ree, and I don't know who she is. But making this huge deal of being a performer and an entertainer and not just a drag queen. Look, I'm glad you're getting your press. And I'm sure you're a very talented individual. But who are you? Why is it like an E! Entertainment exclusive? Like mainstream media covering this like, she's quitting drag. I'm sorry to her, and I'm sorry to her fans. Here's a palate cleanser for you. I just found this out. I can't believe I just found this out. Given the fact that when I very first moved to Los Angeles, I used to work on a sex store on Melrose. Mm-hmm. And of course, we sold all kind of things, including water-based lubricants, which I always told people not to use because they contain glycerin. And a lot of people react to glycerin.
Yeah.
Glycerin is just a product that is in almost all water-based lubricants. Yeah. And there, by the way, are plenty of used gun oil. People are like, "Ooh, no, silicone stains your sheets." And no, that's oil-based. Oil-based stains your sheets. Use a good silicone lube. That comes out.
Exactly.
And if it doesn't, then you just have a really fun-looking bedsheet. Well, as it turns out, I was right, as usual. Don't use glycerin because glycerin is a fucking laxative.
Yes. Yes, it is. I know this from when I used to work in the healthcare field, actually. Because it was one of the components in our barium enemas that we would use. Mm-hmm. Which that was basically, it
literally draws water right out.
Yes, and there's also a dye in there, so you drink it basically. Mm-hmm. There's glycerin in it, and you can choose your flavor. There was like banana, strawberry, chocolate, but when you drink it, it basically
just like lube.
It basically on an X-ray, it makes your digestive tract glow, so you can see if there's any blockages or whatnot. But then also, it is an enema. So it does go through you, so it doesn't stay in your system very long either, and it can flush things out. So yes, I did know that at the age of 20, actually. Unlike Barbie, I've had many different jobs.
Right? Stay away from that water-based lube. Just get gun oil. Or no, not gun oil, Swiss Navy. That's the one I like, Swiss Navy.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
That and Uber Lube.
Very good. Uber Lube is really good. That's the one with a little pump.
Yeah, so it looks very
little glass
expensive.
bottle and pump.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, we're out here saving lives. Who uses water-based lube, though?
I don't know.
That is such a turnoff for me. If I hook up with somebody, I swear to God, if I hook up with somebody and we're like getting to lube time and they bust out water-based lube, I'm like, oh. You have to pull some tricks because that just... that made the needle drop a little bit. How do we segue into this next topic? Speaking of irritable bowel syndrome, Alex Jones, who we have talked about on the show before, and in fact, this week just posted a Patreon about him. So go to our Patreon, check that out. He is someone who is a human diuretic. Just looking at the man makes my gut bubble. Let alone the insane things that he says and making up these horrible lies and actively encouraging his listeners and followers to go after the parents of these poor dead children. Went through a whole lawsuit, got slammed with $1 billion fine, and of course, he can't sell enough boner pills on his website to cover that, and basically had to liquidate his website. InfoWars was just purchased.
Oh, I saw this.
By The Onion.
I love The
Onion. The satirical website.
Yes.
I thought it was an Onion joke.
I want to work for
I didn't believe it.
That's like right up my alley, honestly. I'd be the greatest. The Onion, if anyone that like actually works there knows how to get someone in to do anything, I will
We'll just do a podcast for you.
Right? I just want to work for them. Like they're my level of sarcasm and wit.
We'll do a podcast for you. We'll just make up crazy, insane news stories for you guys. I would be like Pooh Crave.
Right. Oh god, yes.
Yeah, Onion, call us. No, I didn't believe it. I saw the headline and I was like, that's an Onion headline.
Right.
This is not real.
No, I thought the same thing and I was like, oh wait, no, this is from an actual news source. I'm like, oh, this is actually true. Oh my goodness.
That made me laugh so fucking hard. And what's even funnier is that he's still up for debate because, of course, now that he found out who bought them, he's going to take them to court and try to fight it.
Mm-hmm.
That also may include all of his business and personal social media handles.
Shit. Oh, this is good. This is great.
In fact, there's a quote from... Hold on. Let me find this quote. The CEO of The Onion talked about the purchase.
Please give contact information. I would like a job.
Please. I'm telling you, we should just pitch them a podcast.
Seriously.
We could just pitch them this podcast for
pretty much.
So, I'm still looking. Yes. Ben Collins, who's the CEO, said that the relaunch of InfoWars will be satire aimed at conspiracy theorists and right-wing personalities. Because they thought it would be kind of funny if we bought it and the families of Sandy Hook backed them in our bid to put us over the finish line. Because by the end of the day, it was us or Alex Jones who could either continue his website, basically unpunished for what he's done to these families, or we could make it a big, dumb, stupid joke. And we decided to do the second thing.
I fucking love it. I love it.
Oh, that brought me a lot of joy today.
You know what brought me a lot of joy this weekend, which I shared with you? The Wicked dolls.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So
is that real? Was that real? I didn't click on the website.
Oh, it's real.
I don't need the
the
spam bots on my phone for clicking on a wicked porn website from the back of the doll package. How does this happen?
So Mattel released the Wicked dolls for Ariana and Cynthia's characters for the movie. Well, on the back of the box, which who reads the back of the box? Because it was very small and by a barcode. But there was a website, wicked.com. Well, it should have been wickedmovie.com, because wicked.com is a porn site. So someone discovered this. And oh my god, the thread on Twitter was hilarious. The memes that were used were great.
There's no copy editors now. Was the back of the box generated by AI?
Probably.
What is going on? That is a...
But
you can't tell me that they made a Broadway play and a movie and a soundtrack and no one knew that Wicked.com was a porn site.
Right. I don't know. But it slipped through the cracks and...
Or that they didn't buy it.
I don't... Oh, that would probably be millions of dollars. I mean, they have it, obviously, but I don't think a porn site's going to change. I mean, it's porn. Let's not underestimate the power of porn.
True, they're going to make money forever versus one big buyout.
Yep. But Mattel issued a statement saying that if anyone bought the dolls to discard the boxes, the dolls have been pulled from shelves now until the boxes.
A collector's item.
I know. I'm so mad I didn't think about going to fucking Target and getting them.
Right?
Yes. Some gays have them as a collector's item now.
As they should. Those are priceless.
But that's just fucking hilarious. Not only that, but yes, speaking of AI and fucking the Wicked movie, the lyric video with scenes from the movie of Ariana Grande singing Popular came out yesterday. And why did they mess up one of the lyrics on the screen? To the point to where Ariana Grande herself actually commented on the Wicked website saying, it's not poise, it's ploys. And then someone pointed out,
good for her,
and said they probably got the lyrics from Apple Music. Because Apple Music is notorious for having the wrong lyrics on there. And on Apple Music, it does say ploys. It says poise. When the correct lyric is, I'll teach you the correct ploys. I just think it's hilarious that Ariana Grande actually went on the actual... Oh, did you see the Avenue Q situation with them?
No, there's a lot going on with Wicked. It's a little overwhelming.
Really is.
It's a little overwhelming. And I will say that even though I had, and have never seen the musical, and have never listened to the musical, and had no interest in seeing this movie, I am, because my gay-ass friends, they had me on their AMC guest pass, so when they...
you're better than me. I would have denied that shit in a heartbeat, because I'm sorry...
Like you're going, bitch.
As someone,
you're coming with us.
As the fuck I am. I've never told you no in 20 years going on knowing you. Absolutely not. And I will tell you why. I will not be in a theater with a bunch of fucking theater gays.
Oh, I know they're all going to be singing.
Yes. I'm not going to know what the fuck is happening.
Me neither.
Not only singing, saying every fucking line of dialogue as well. I tweeted this today. I'm waiting for that shit to go on streaming, and I will watch it then. I refuse to be in a movie theater watching that movie with a bunch of fucking theater geeks. I'm not going to do it.
I think they should lean into it and have special screenings where that is everyone's doing it. Yep. It's encouraged, and maybe there's even subtitles. Because
they won't.
No, they're just going to do it at every fucking screen.
Yes, no, they hold no bows. There's someone that wanted that fucking role of fucking Elphaba that has a grudge to fucking hold, and she's going to unleash something off key from fucking seat A15, and I'm not going to be here for it. Because again, I don't have the patience that I had 2 weeks ago. I really don't.
Yeah, I know it's going to be a shit show, but that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. Because I'm not looking forward to the movie because I have zero interest.
I actually have seen the stage play, and it was actually very good.
I actually loved seeing musicals and stage plays.
I didn't know what it was even about, honestly, going into it. I was invited by a friend. I loved it. It was great.
Yeah. No, I'm sure it's an amazing show.
Yes. But I'm not going to go to the theater with all those fucking theater... Ooh, I'm about to say the F word. Theater queens that are going to be there. I don't need to hear shrieking from people who can't sing on key for 2.5 hours. Absolutely not. I will
almost 3 hours, 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yep, and you already know me about long movies.
No, that's a long time. And that's part 1.
Yes, absolutely not. I'm not doing that.
So obviously,
nope.
the musical itself is just that long. So obviously, they're adding stuff.
I don't fucking
understand that.
I don't know.
I won't know what they
I'll
added.
see that shit when it's streaming. Probably in 5 years, honestly. You know me, I'm late on everything. So, nope. But this Avenue Q thing was hilarious.
Yeah. What's going on?
Okay, so Cynthia and Ariana have been doing all this press and shit, obviously.
They are tired.
Yes.
Bitch,
so,
they are so tired.
There was this person interviewing them, and it was a very cute moment, I will say. She was like, yeah, you know that I was on Avenue Q. She was a Broadway actress. And they did not know this, and they both gagged. They're like, wait, what, huh? And then Ariana starts to whisper, she's like, I shouldn't be saying this, but my God, I love Avenue Q. And I was like, why did she whisper that? Like, I'm thinking, like, I'm sure they can talk about other Broadway shows. And no, because Avenue Q beat out Wicked for Best Musical.
Yeah!
and then they were just like gagged. They're like, wait, what part did you play? And like basically interviewing the interviewer.
I love that.
And she was like, why'd you tell us? She's like, I'm here to interview you guys. I'm here to talk about myself. I just want to bring that up just like for a second. And then they actually went off camera and they were like, my favorite song. And they all started singing like off. It was adorable.
Oh my God, that's cute.
It was a very cute moment. Ariana's actually winning me over. She seems like she's actually growing up. I'm one of those people that
everyone goes through their shit.
Yes.
And she's been famous for a very long time.
She was a teenager.
I can't imagine what that must be like.
Yes.
Even the other few weeks ago, we talked about her and the whole Elvira thing.
Yeah.
Like, she probably was fucking shell shocked with that whole situation. Sure. Was it rude? Yes. Was it, understandable? Okay.
Yes. Was she young and bratty? Probably as well. She was a goddamn donut. But I mean, it's people. Can you imagine the shit you did when you were fucking 19, 20, 21? That was completely ridiculous.
I don't want to think about things I did last month.
Literally. Oh my God! She forgot she was on Nickelodeon. Oh, I've been having fun with these clips of like about. I don't care about this fucking movie, but the press has been great. Yeah, it was her, Cynthia, and then this random guy. I don't even know if he's in the movie. I don't know. It was a panel that was mixed up or something. I'm not sure, but
no, there's a really hot guy that's in the movie too.
Then is he Asian? Because this guy was Asian.
Oh, I've only seen the guy with the beard, the white guy with the beard.
Okay, no, this guy was completely Asian in like probably like early 30s, but like it cut to like him. He was sitting next to Ariana. And, like, she was saying, like, oh, someone asked her, like, about her acting, and she's like, oh, yeah, it's, like, my first, like, big movie, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, that's amazing that, like, like, you've done, like, some TV shows, and then, like, this is your first feature film. She's like, yeah, like, like, it's great. And then they went to the guy, and he's like, yeah, I'm blah, 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 and I was on Nickelodeon for this show. And you see Ariana, she's like, oh, my God, I forgot about Nickelodeon. And then Cynthia's like, wait, what? And then the interviewer's like, she forgot that she was on Nickelodeon. She was like, I forgot about 6 years of my life. Oh my God. She forgot that she was on Nickelodeon. And I guess that she was in some Nickelodeon movie. But she completely forgot that she was on that whole ass network.
Good for her. No, I could see forgetting that phase because she's done so many fucking albums. Things. She's been on so many shows. She is always good when she was on Saturday Night Live.
Yes. Great comedic timing.
She has great comedic timing, and her impressions are
great. They're so spot on.
Good. Yes. Not only can she do an impression of someone physically in their voice, but she can sing as them.
Yes. Which is crazy.
Okay.
And I don't blame her. I've forgotten jobs that I've had before, too. I really have.
Who remembers the job they had as a kid? I mean,
someone asked me about.
It's not like she worked at the mall or something,
right? Someone asked me about some shoot I was on or something, and I was like, I think this was at this location, and for this, I'm like, and then this I think was, and they're like, not you forgetting. I'm like, I did so many fucking photo shoots, and I hated every fucking single one of them. I literally don't remember where I was at and what I was doing and what it was for.
Oh God!
It becomes part of.
I've seen people post things like a Throwback Thursday.
I've forgotten guys I dated.
Yeah, I've seen shit that I'm in where I'm like, what was that?
Yes.
Whose house is that? Whose apartment am I in?
Right. That fucking Virgin fucking Airlines fucking billboard I was on. I didn't remember what fucking shoot that was fucking from. It was fucking Virgin Airlines. I know that much, but I'm like you get in that mode, and it's literally just another day at work, and you don't remember shit. Like,
Happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, here's something that I have been enjoying. It's my last note. I'm trying to end on a positive one. We just did, so this will probably post in a couple weeks. We did our Patreon Best Media of 2024, and this absolutely would have made the list had I seen it before we recorded that episode. It is a new show on ABC called High Potential. And it has Caitlin Olsen from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Okay.
And she's not only the star, but also the executive producer.
Okay.
Okay, bitch. It is about a woman who has what is referenced as high potential, where their brain just constantly absorbs information and they're always thinking about things. Kind of like, I know we've talked, not a lot on the show, but like, in a way how our brains work, where like, we can get fixated on something or whatever, but she takes that to the nth degree, where it's like she's checking out for her groceries and she knows plus tax exactly how much it's going to be in the change because she's thinking about every item and what the tax is, and we have a coupon for that, like, or whatever. So she has, but it's almost a disruptive sort of power because she can't really hold a job. She has, relationship issues because she's, she gets so hyper focused on things and she fucks things up. So she has a job as a cleaning lady after hours at the police station. And one night she accidentally knocks over a file and ends up solving a case.
Oh my God, this is great.
And that's the premise of the whole show. She's this super smart single mom who, well, she has this good support systems. There's a couple really good male like caretakers that are really, really good supporting characters. But like that's just what the whole show is about. It's a whodunit of the week. And every week there's some interesting factoid about whether it's the moon or whether it's about how certain cultures mix their names when they marry or sewing patterns and who does what type of sewing pattern. Like just there's always some little random tidbit of whatever because she notices everything and she is constantly scanning everything and she gets hyper fixated. So that's the whole premise of the show. Funny, but also has such good beats of seriousness and emotional tones and like her relationship with her kids. And there's like one more mystery that I'm not going to reveal.
Ooh.
But it's sort of, it's very much dropped in that first pilot episode.
Okay.
And that's sort of the deeper, mystery of the show.
Ooh.
It is quite good. And it's on Hulu or Disney right now, and I think Hulu too.
Nice.
Whichever ones those are. I know it's on Disney. Yeah, it's really fun. It's really good.
Nice. Well, I have one last thing. It's going to blow your mind if you've not heard it yet. Oh, boy. These celebrities just keep on disappointing me. Hugh Jackman is a cheater.
I thought he was getting divorced anyways.
Yes, because he cheated with a co-star.
Jennifer Garner.
No, her name's Sutton something or another.
Ooh, we know who she is.
Yes. Oh, yes. Because they're very much together now.
Oh.
And the wife has come forward saying that she found out online with all of us, with not me because I don't pay attention to him like that. But there were rumors swirling and pictures going around. They got close on the set of a Broadway musical that he was on, and he had an affair, and that is what led to her filing divorce.
It would be way better.
You just can't trust anybody anymore.
Honestly, it'd be way better for him if all the gay rumors were true.
Seriously, I'm like, that I would have accepted. I'm like, okay, you know what? You're trying to find yourself. But no, you're just another straight asshole cheating on your fucking wife instead of getting a goddamn divorce?
We trusted you, Hugh.
I'm over him playing Wolverine anyways, honestly. I'm like, come on now. Like, the bit is just over. I'm done with it.
It's been a very long time.
Yes.
Pass it off to the other Wolverine that they introduced in that last movie.
Please.
She was great.
Yeah, typical straight man, typical straight manning. Just.
I mean, cheating is something that happens in every community, but he has been married forever.
Yes.
He had to go and fuck that up.
With a co-star. And she found out online.
How very common.
It's so...
just cliche.
It couldn't have been a fucking yoga instructor or something. Like...
anything. Come on. Wow. Yeah, this is like...
I'm disappointed. I honestly just thought better of him. Relationships run their course. I understand that more than anybody else as someone that's been fucking divorced. But my God, have the fucking balls to just fucking break the shit off. Pay your fucking millions to whoever. Get your divorce settlement ready and then move on with someone else.
Oh, I hope she gets everything.
Same. I hope that it's like a Jeff Bezos situation because his ex-wife is amazing, and she gives millions of dollars to great causes all the time. That he would never do.
I really doubt that they would have a prenup. They've been together for so long.
True.
God, this is the kind of shit I used to think about when I worked at Entertainment Tonight. Was like, ooh, see if they have a prenup. Somebody get on that. We need to know what is his net worth. Because Hugh Jackman, Naomi Watts, Nicole Kidman, a whole group of them were really, really close and kind of started their careers together.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I think Naomi Watts used to live with Nicole Kidman.
I think so, yeah.
And which is a reality show I would love to see.
That part.
But yeah, Hugh Jackman, same thing. But they were all like, they were fucking nobodies.
Yeah.
I mean, they had some work in Australia, of course, before they came over here, but
they blew them over here.
Probably wouldn't have had a prenup.
True.
Oh, that would be my angle if I was doing this.
Now I need to investigate this some more.
Yes, that would be my exact angle. How much is she going to get?
Yes, hopefully fucking everything.
How many homes do they have? Check out the homes. How many cars do they have?
Mm-hmm. Men being men will never not entertain me, honestly. And women getting everything when they're slighted will never not satisfy me. I love it.
She has been by him all these fucking years.
When you were nothing. You cheat on her with a fucking co-star.
And probably someone significantly younger than him, too, I'm guessing.
Probably.
I'm just throwing that out there. Also,
Most likely,
that would be another angle. How old is she?
Most likely. Let me Google real quick, actually.
Oh, God.
It should take just a second. We can edit out the time.
I always feel like we're certainly not entitled to anyone's private life, etc., blah, blah, blah.
She's 49, he's 56.
Okay.
Never mind.
But when you're throwing it out there and you're putting things out there, people are going to take notice. But you know what? I was just thinking about this today. There are a few modern celebrities that are very, very smart in that they're constantly working. They're, I would say, household names. They're at least very recognizable. At least someone knows them as a character from something they've been in. Like Aubrey Plaza being one of them. Not only just coming off Agatha, but she was in that White Lotus.
Yeah.
She was in
She's in
Parks
everything
and Rec. She's been on tons of shit. You know her from something. What do you know about her?
Not a damn thing that she hasn't told us.
Because she's constantly chaotic and misdirecting and funny, and she's a great persona and character that you see on these talk shows, and I'm sure a lot of that is her. You don't know shit about her life.
Nope.
You don't know a damn thing about her.
That's how I would navigate myself.
That's fucking smart. That is so smart.
That's exactly how I would navigate myself.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Hell, I actually do.
No, I actually have thought about this where, like, let's just say I had some windfall and, like, I don't know, whatever. We actually are getting funding for this short film to turn it into a feature. So whatever, let's say this feature takes off and I become a fucking celebrity. Everything is private, closed, no social media, lockdown. Shut that shit down. Absolutely not. I would not have a public-facing social media account whatsoever. No. I would have a fan account that would post things about me or my appearances or what have you.
Oh, Twitter was gagged when I said that I was divorced. They're like, you were what? I'm like,
oh, right.
I'm like, oh, it's funny. I'm like, you guys think you know so much about me. I'm like, I only let you guys know what I want to know.
Yeah.
I'm like, or when I say, like, oh, my ex, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, wait, what? I'm like, I've had multiple boyfriends for years that you guys don't know about because I don't post my men on social media.
Mm-mm.
There might be one pic and I won't even say, oh, like, here with the boo. Like, no.
No. Yeah,
as chaotic as my social media is, I'm very selective of what I let the public know for a reason.
I use social media to be silly.
I just cause chaos and I make people laugh and then I mute things and I go about my business.
Yeah. I like making like silly videos and being stupid. But yeah, all that shit would be shut down. No. Oh, and that's so weird to me when people have not only are they posting pictures of their significant other all the time, but they have a account.
Oh, fuck that.
That is their couple's account.
I will never. That's fucking weird. I don't like it. I don't care if y'all have one. If you're listening to this podcast right now.
No, that's fine. You go and do what you're going to do.
I think it's strange.
I personally find that...
And I think the more you put out there
about
how perfect your fucking relationship is, the worse it actually is in real life. That's just been my observation.
And it could all be make-believe anyways. Maybe
exactly.
They're making all that stuff up. And that's fine. But I think you do reveal more of yourself. Like, I know we've revealed a lot of ourselves on this podcast, which is why I'm archiving old episodes. I thought about doing a soft reboot for the show, where we just all archive all the old episodes.
I mean, it's been fucking 6 years
2025 is a fresh start. We'll talk about it more. But that's all we have to talk about with you.
That's all we want you to know, actually.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Be sure to check out our sponsors and our show notes and save some money by using our coupon codes. Until next time,
goodbye.
Bye.